freaking early. 10:30 in the morning, and I guess we finally lived up to the name. Good morning, Esports. But there's a very special reason why we are here so early or potentially late, depending on if you are a true gamer and staying up until 1 p.m. and then sleeping until God knows when. Welcome to Good Morning Esports. I'm Ovilee May, and this is the show where we bring on all of your favorite esports personalities, casters, players, social media managers. Last week, that was quite interesting. But I'm going to go ahead and end this intro because honestly, I just want to jump straight into meeting our amazing people that we have with us. Let's start off with meeting Froskurinn in the first cup. The one and only Froskurinn, fashionista, rapping expert. What, you were in like a laundry commercial at the beginning of the year. Frosk, this has been such a freaking cool year for you and the LEC. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
I feel like I need like a coffee cup. I feel like I'm really like underprepared, except mine doesn't have coffee in it.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be honest. Mine has water in it as well, because if I drink coffee, I start shaking and then dying. But yeah, no, seriously though, you've had such a freaking amazing year with the LEC in the content that you've been in. You've been in like, I really like the washing machine commercial, the laundry commercial. That was my freaking favorite. Did you enjoy that one?
So Dracos wrote the script. It was a lot of fun. It made me an instantaneous fan of Shadow from the Mad Lions, who's the player that is in the ad with me. If you guys haven't seen it, basically like Shadow's uniform is dirty, and I'm like, I'll clean that up for you. But I did have fun because we improv'd the end where I was originally just supposed to like open the door and like let him be like, what happened? Instead I opened the door. I was like, you've disappointed me. And I yell at him, and then he gets like really sad. And we kept having to retake it because he kept smiling. Like he would smile and laugh in every single take. And so our director concept was like, stop smiling. Do not have fun. I was like, ooh, jeez.
Yeah. But yeah, the players are so freaking cute all the time, and I love the fact that you guys are able to incorporate them in like your own content, because then we get to see them. Like clearly we all know who the casters are at this point, but still having like the little babies show up on screen, I'm like, oh, I just want to love, protect, and support you. No, but girl, you need to tell me about the freaking rap video that you did, because listen, I know, like at this point we know that Dracos is going hard. I know that he does a phenomenal job writing all the raps. And then Vetty is always, you know, there busting rhymes too. But when I saw you and Shocks come in, I was freaked out. So tell me about that.
So the rap battle, mediocre rap battle, was originally pitched, I think, last year by Vettius to Dracos, and then Dracos and Vetty took it to our producers and pitched it to them. And Vetty was really excited. The first one we did was the Misfits versus G2 one, and you could definitely see the long way that we've come. For this particular rap battle, it was supposed to be in spring, but obviously with COVID, things got complicated, and so we had to move the dates, which is why we had two music pieces in summer, where we had the a Dance With Me electronic video, the pop one, and rap battle. But we knew we wanted to do top four, which then also became exceptionally stressful because the top four wasn't locked until the night before. So we had to write it in a day because it could have very easily been about completely different teams. As soon as the teams were locked, Dracos is always G2. Vettius really wanted to be Fanatic, and they really wanted to have a really strong Fanatic versus G2 part, because obviously the longevity of getting a good rap and good production out of that for how often these teams are in the finals was really important for the product. And then we got to choose who we wanted, and I was like, I want Rogue, and I wanted Rogue because Rogue were facing Fnatic, and I knew it would be super easy to write insults for Fnatic, because that's basically all the rap battles are. It wasn't like, I want to be Rogue because I want to represent Rogue. It was like, I want to be Rogue so I can shit talk Fnatic.
Yeah. What have you thought of all the fan sentiment surrounding LEC content for this split? Because, I mean, I know on the LCS side it ain't too great, but I mean, it seems like everyone across YouTube, Twitter, even Reddit, social media, everything, like everyone is incredibly supportive. So how have you received that?
Even Reddit? No.
Even Reddit.
It's been really cool. I think it was really sad because we grouped up all of the casters on the very last day. So after our Fnatic versus G2 final, and I got everyone into the makeup room, and I was like, hey guys, I just want to say that if our team doesn't stick together, like if things change, because off seasons are always crazy, like no matter what happens in esports, I just want everyone to know that every single person here is super critical and very important to the product that we've created. I personally feel that we have the best product in esports right now, and the LEC is better than it's ever been before. And I know there's always commentary about like, you know, I miss Deficio, I miss Crepo, and like we miss them too. But I do think that the show is in a much better, healthier, more entertaining state than even when we had those incredible casters. So Dracos and Vedius and everyone behind scenes are a huge part of that. But like Ender, Medic, myself, Shocks, like there's no fat to trim away. Every single person is so pivotal to how that all works together. And I was super proud to be a part of the team.
Yeah, I'm always just left in shock and awe of the stuff that you guys are able to create. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so freaking good. How can I even come close to getting near that level? But I do like the fact that you mentioned all the other casters, because I think we have a second guest. I'm not sure that we could be bringing in. All I know is that he's potentially going to remain unverified on Twitter for the rest of his existence. Let's go ahead and meet our guest in the second cup. Oh, it's that guy. Crap, what's his name? He's an LEC caster.
Yep.
He is
forward, Ender.
Star Wars memes.
Forehead.
Okay, what else? I'm gonna look to chat. Oh, Weird Champ. Your name is Weird Champ.
Yep. That's
I'm
me.
just kidding.
That's me.
Everyone, Ender, LEC caster, and honestly, I was talking to Frosk a lot about LEC content. What a lot of people don't know is that Ender is actually trying really hard to write all of his super cool content, and actually you've been succeeding with it, because you had do people actually talk to you about Between Two Wyverns, or is that like a cult following type thing?
No, people have been asking for me to bring that back, because I have not done one all year, which is kind of crazy. But people have literally been asking me, like, every week or two I'll get a message like, when is Between Two Wyverns coming back? When is it coming back? I'm like, I want it back. I pitched like a lot of them, but with COVID and everything, things got hard. So one day, maybe next year.
When you did those, was it actually all improv, or did you script it out? Because I feel like the Freak one felt like it could have really been real, and then for Shocks, I felt like maybe there was a bit of scripting. See,
it's really funny, because the first ones I did, so Freak was the second one I did. The first one I did with Riot August. Those two were super scripted. Like, I wrote down like the jokes and like kind of, I didn't write down like how exactly I wanted them to answer, but like I had all the questions I wanted. I had like the format already very much written, and like some key moments very much pre-done. And then once I did the episode with Carlos, I was like, nah, this sucks. Like, I'm going to have fun with him. I'm going to improv most of it. So I had a list of questions, but the questions were it. And then you'll do a few takes of the episode, and after like the first take or two, you'll have a pretty good feel of like the direction it's going to end up, and then you sort of like stick around that same ballpark for the next few takes.
Your second year with LEC?
My second full year. So I started in summer of 2018, and then 2019 was my first full year. This is my second full year.
Oh, look at you. You're all grown up. Frosk, how has he been doing? What's it been like to watch him just blossom as this tiny little... Were you 21 or 20 when you started?
So I was 19 when I started.
Oh my God.
Yep.
He had never seen Mean Girls. I don't think he participated in the first 150 Pokemon. There's a lot of cultural references that he doesn't understand. It's been pretty rough, and he just like really reminds you how old you are.
No, I just think I'm really uncultured is what it actually is.
That is also a problem, but you have
like
to
you
can't be naive and uncultured. Pick one.
Yeah. Once we started like basically self-isolating because of COVID and everything, I literally was like, okay, I need to make a list of all these movies. So I finally watched Mean Girls.
100 years in pop culture references alone.
It's true. And in my hair, if you could. It's much longer now.
Something though, Frosk, because this I think this was basically yesterday. He's seen all of the Twilight movies though. He's seen every single Twilight movie, and I thought that was a super millennial thing, and I didn't think that would touch Zoomers at all.
And read every book, thank you.
And read every single book. Have you done that, Frosk?
I'm in those movies.
You're in?
Yeah. It's filmed in my hometown. and my theater team went and like somewhere in the background, I am in one of those shots.
Okay, so now I am the only person who is not directly related to a Twilight thing, because Ender says that his dad is like the heavily breathing, grunting voice at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, he's at the start of the Twilight. There's a vampire that's hunting a deer. My dad is my dad is ASMRing the deer, and then when Edward's explaining that he can read minds in the cafe, he's like pointing to everyone and is like, what is everyone thinking about? And then he points to a guy and he's like, that guy's thinking about his cat. And my dad goes, oh, and he like sighs. That's, yeah. And he does other things, but that's what I remember.
Ender's dad is much more impressive. My theater was like the best high school theater in the state at the time, and like very prominent in the Pacific Northwest. And of course, a lot of it was filmed in Multnomah Falls, which is about 30, 45 minutes, depending on how fast you drive away from my hometown. So our theater troupe went out there, and we didn't get to meet any of the actors or anything like that. It was literally like the parking lot scene, and there was just like a big bang. They're like, scatter, children, speak amongst yourselves. And then they made like a big bang, and people were like, what the f-? And then they just didn't tell us anything and did it again.
That's awesome. Wait, that's freaking awesome. Okay, Twitch detectives are now jumping on it from Ghost of Shurima. They are definitely going to find your face. What color was your hair?
It was, oh, good luck, dark brown.
Dark, dang it! If it was just the bright pink, or you had it like silver before, that would have been so easy. Okay, we could probably talk about Twilight and bullying Ender for freaking ever, but I feel like we should go ahead and move straight on to our first game. So let's go ahead and jump straight into The Chosen One. All right, now the way that The Chosen One works is actually quite simple. I'm going to show you potentially 2 slides, and you're going to tell me which one you believe is The Chosen One. Give me a little spice. Give me the reasoning. Don't just say yes and then no and then leave.
So you're just going to show us 2 things, and we have to tell you which one is which one we choose, or which one
is chosen? Which one you like, which one you prefer. So if I put up a thing that says cats or dogs, it's dogs. Okay, but, so you know, if you want to say cats, you could go ahead and try that.
Okay.
I would choose cats. Sorry.
And that's why you're not verified. Let's go ahead and see the first slide. Boom. Who will go further at Worlds? Fanatic or G2? Ender, why don't you start? You seem like you really want to talk.
Yeah. I mean, so I don't know if you watched the finals last weekend. Really good games. I know NA had 5 games, which was really exciting. We only had 3, so I'm going to go with G2 because they're better in pretty much every way. They've got better players. They went to finals last year. They've got caps. Fnatic don't have caps anymore. You need caps if you want to go to World Final. G2 got caps. They're going to World Final.
I mean, I think I said G2 before I realized what the question was, and I'm just going to stand behind the statement that G2 is probably going to be the correct answer more often than not in whatever the question is between these teams. Unless the question is, which of these teams is worse? And then G2 is probably still correct about 50% of the time.
Okay, so tell me, did the whole Hakuna Matata thing actually freaking work? Because I just saw the memes of it, but I didn't get to catch too many games.
So their whole big thing was like, our motto is Hakuna Matata. It doesn't really matter, guys. So they like went publicly and said it, and then they just like straight up then just like, I don't know, post a bunch of Lion King pictures, and you're just like, I can't do anything until they lose the LEC title because it's G2 and they always win. And guess what? They won. So next year they'll be like, yeah, doesn't really matter. All we do is play WoW. But until they lose, you can't yell at them.
Yeah, but also when the same time they started saying Hakuna Matata, it also just looked like they were actually like really tryharding again. Like they ended up winning like 7 of the last 10 games in the split. So I don't know if I totally buy into that Hakuna Matata save G2 as much as G2 trying save G2.
Yeah, see, in NA, it just felt like Cloud9 was doing super, super well, and then maybe they decided to try something different, and then they just nosedived straight into the dumpster.
What team is that?
That's super sad. Let's go ahead. See the next slide. Who is the better singer? Is it Vedius or is it Shocks? Frosk, start with you.
Oh yeah, it's really clearly Vedius. I think his tonality, the depth of his vocals, the different versatility that he's shown, just really, it's definitely Vedius.
Is Vedius behind you right now? You can hold up a hand if you need help.
Blink twice.
Blink twice if Vedius is holding you hostage.
Touch the fern if you need support.
Shox is the better singer. Come on, okay? Like Vedius, they wrote him out of the singing parts. You know, he's like he's rapping. Shox is the one that's actually singing in the chorus. It's her and Medic. So I gotta give it to her.
Carried that video.
Yeah, she did. And you listen to the final chorus. She gets to do some ad lib in the final chorus right before it trails off, and that's where it's at.
Yeah, holy crap. Watching that video, I was freaking amazed because it feels like it could be an actual music video. Like, you could just find that, replace LEC with booty or something.
But then
and
you
like,
see
that's
Vedius at the start, and you're like, oh, right. It's not.
Well, audio. What about the audio portions? Wait, Ender, you can't throw shade. You weren't in there.
No, I was not. No, I was not. You know, you make a really valid point, okay? I was not the chosen one.
Why weren't you in there? Why weren't you in there? And Medic is trying to get in here too. Medic thinks that he's the better singer. Vedius or Medic?
Medic?
Pass.
Pass?
Ooh, rude. Medic?
Why pass?
Pass? Because Medic's probably roasting me in chat right now.
Yeah, he says, oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He says, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, medic in shambles. I forgot. I was about to roast Ender for something else, but
because I wasn't in the video. Yeah.
Yeah, because you weren't in the video. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
Why are you not included in the music videos and stuff? Are you just that bad at dancing?
Can I say it?
Yeah.
You can say it.
The canon was incorrect. Originally, it was supposed to be Ender, but because he wasn't there when the first video was filmed, Medic thankfully filled in for Ender, so they had a person to do it. And then the producer didn't want to break the canon of the fake band that we had created, and thus Medic was always used in electronic. That's why Ender also appears as the interviewer, as like the Easter egg thing, but it's a little bit of a sore spot.
To be clear, I was in Los Angeles on vacation this winter, and I get an email that says, "This is your call time for tomorrow's shoot for electronic." And again, I was in Los Angeles, and the shoot was the following morning.
What you're saying?
They had that live band thing where Ender played the guitar and Vedius sang, and Yamato was like, "Yeah, yeah."
I was the first singer. I was the first band. I'm just saying.
That was the original LEC.
Oh no.
I also came up with the name Electronic. Medic will take credit for it. It was a conversation I had with him, but it was Electronic out of my mouth. There you go.
That's
true
sad.
story.
But we really do want to do Battle of the Bands content. We'll see if we get like the resources, but I want to do like I want to have just a scene where I like come up on like a guitar, like indie girl band, and just be like, Excel, and just like hit a chord, and Vedius is like, nope, next.
Yeah. Ender, I'll start a band with you.
Yo, let's do it.
And I'll start a band with you. We could take on Electronic all by ourselves, but we're only allowed to sing weeb songs.
Okay, can we write our own weeb songs, or are we just like a cover band?
We're gonna figure that out, but let's move on to the next slide. Next slide. We're gonna put that aside. Oh, okay. Who would/will win if these two teams were to face each other in Worlds, which very well may happen? Rogue versus what?
What kind of answer do you want?
Give me your gut check. Give me the real answer.
Ovilee, this game is too easy, so I'm actually just going to make it slightly harder. Ender, you have to represent one of these. Do you want to represent the Rogue side, or do you want to represent the TSM side?
Whew. I'll take TSM.
You want the TSM representation? Okay, I'm going to do the Rogue representation. Do you want to go first?
No, please go first.
Okay. The reason why Rogue is a superior team than TSM is because they actually have a brain and they compete in a competitive region. The thing is that Rogue came first in the LEC. LEC has, I'm going to say, 10 better teams than anything that we've seen in North America, and their fundamentals are clean. Not only are their fundamentals clean, their hands are clean. They can really click those buttons. Have you seen my boy Larson? Even the weakest player on the team, I'm talking about weak side Finn, I don't think is really going to struggle to the same extent that I've seen other top laners struggle in little old North America. And Vander and Hansama dunked on Perks and Mickey. Can you remember what Perks and Mickey did to TL's bot lane? Who happens now to be, I don't know, TSM's bot lane? Yeah. Okay.
All right. So you said a lot of words right there, but you didn't hit on some very crucial things. So TSM, let me tell you, TSM played more games in playoffs than Rogue have played, I don't know, in their entire lives, because they're all brand new players, no experience on the international stage, maybe a couple of them, but we're not even going to talk about the bot lane because it doesn't matter at all. We've got Double Lift down in the bottom lane. Well, you know, already off to a great start. We got Double Lift, we got Bjergsen. What can't these teams do? I mean, what can't these players do, right? They've never made it out of groups before. Well, that's not true, because Bjergsen, 2014, they made it out of groups. Rogue have never been to Worlds. There's no way they're going to be able to win. TSM have the fans on their side. TSM have the faith of NA fans on their side.
MVP of that series. Larson didn't get it. Larson didn't even make it to a final. He's never won a final. How many finals have TSM won? Look at their titles. Look at them stacked.
7.
Look at that
it's narrative. On the shirt. They have 7 stars on the, or they have 6 stars, but now
that
7.
Is exactly right.
There you go. Yeah. So how are Rogue supposed to stack up against that? It just won't happen. I'm sorry.
Still trying to recover from Frosk just completely dismantling my region.
I couldn't even use like smart words like the herald swaps or the reset timers or anything like that, because those words don't mean anything to you.
Yeah, listen, I forgot that I'm supposed to be assigning points to people. I'm gonna go ahead and give Frosk just like 1,000,000 points for that answer, and Ender, you get 10. Good answers all around. Chat looked like they were pretty split. In terms of who they were voting for. Prove me wrong, chat.
TSM has River Shen, okay? We have River Shen. We can't lose.
Oh,
G2 also has River Shen.
Everyone has River Shen now. I had 3 solo queue games where they were all River Shen. River Shen is no longer a hot commodity.
Let me tell you, all teams around the world are going to be looking to TSM as the great innovators coming into this World Championship. So, I don't know. TSM, they're gonna surprise. Easy clap.
You're missing a letter there. I think you meant to say innovators.
Oh.
Next slide! Better game! Super Mario 64 or The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Let's say like... Oh,
this game is older than Ender.
That's what I was just about to say. I don't think Ender... Because Ender, you were born, what, the year 2000, right?
98, so...
Ocarina of Time came out in 98 or 99? Ocarina... It came out in 98. November 21st, 19...
Okay, I'm older. Let's go. I've got like 4 months on it or something.
Holy jeez.
6 months.
Have you ever played that game?
No.
Oh my god.
I have played Super Mario 64 though. The remade
on the
version
DS.
on the DS. Yes, thank you very much. It was a great game. I love that game. That game was sick. For the record.
Frosk, I don't even know if we can continue with this question. He hasn't played.
So I'm gonna go Super Mario 64. Big time.
I'm gonna say Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
I'm gonna go with disappointment. Just absolute disappointment. This one's hard for me. I'm gonna tell you this one personally because Ocarina of Time was the first game I ever played. Like, period.
How is it hard?
But Mario 64 is so freaking good. So
listen, okay, Mario 64 has really good base gameplay for a platform, right? Like, the world's super fun, the gameplay is really great, but the story, like, yeah, there's technically a story, but that story's not emotionally changing you. You're not a different person after that story. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time has an incredible story that will change you as a human being, as well as incredible gameplay that is very varied, much larger breadth of gameplay than what you're getting out of Super Mario 64. It like combines graphics really well and music really well and gameplay really well and story. It's got more moving pieces. It's a masterpiece.
I will say this. The Sheik reveal had me feeling a type of way because, like, I was little and I'm like, okay, Sheik. Oh yeah, ripped. This is like a hot dude. And then and I'm like,
you saw Sailor Uranus. You're like, yeah, I want to ride on that dude's motorcycle.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, next slide.
Next thing you know, you're dating your cousin. That factually checks out too.
What's more likely? LEC to win Worlds or LCS to make it out of... Joey! Why are you making all of these slides so sad for me? Joey is our tech goblin, if you don't know. He lives in my closet, and he is responsible for making all these slides, and right now he's depressing me! Ender, why don't you kick us off?
Solve this via math. How many times have NA made it out of groups? Cloud9, how many times though?
TSM in 2014. Used that on my last one.
Oh, that's right, because they took a game off of Samsung White.
They took a game off Samsung White.
You should have put that in your TSM shit.
And they would have had 2 if they didn't throw game 3, I think it was.
I think Samsung White definitely threw.
Okay, let's not talk about the quality of... Okay, we don't need to talk about 2014 history.
Okay, so TSM made it out of groups. Cloud9 has made it out of groups twice? 3 times?
Well, in 2013, they made it to playoffs. Yeah, they made it to playoffs in 2013.
4 times? Statistically, the LCS making it out of groups has happened much more often than the LEC winning Worlds.
To be fair, they didn't have to play in groups in 2013, but...
Still counts.
I'm looking for Worlds specific.
I'm gonna go LCS makes it out of groups.
Twitch chat says 5 times total. LEC has only appeared in 2 World Finals. So, by math, the LEC making, or LCS making it out of groups is more likely.
There are only 2 combinations in which an LEC team wins World Final, okay?
Here.
One is they play against another European team, a la Season 1 Worlds. 2 is they play against an LCS team, a la MSI 2019. So, I'm not hopeful.
I was so sad.
But LCS will make it out of groups. There you go.
All right, okay, let's go. TSM finally making out of groups. Double Lift's gonna break that curse. He's gonna do it. We all believe in him. Fingers crossed. Potentially. Next slide. Who wore it better? Sneaky and Bang or Dracos and Frosk? Frosk?
I'm gonna say Sneaky and Bang. Although Dracos does have some nice
with the blue beard.
Wait, oh my god, is that tape?
That's tape.
We had to tape his nipples because he would appear on stream and you can't have any nips on stream. So that's the precaution. It hurt taking it off. I think we lost one that day.
I was not aware of those limitations. But speaking of Zelda, I know that Dracos has like the giant Majora's Mask just across his chest, which is...
He also has the Oracle's lens, not Oracle's lens, the
Lens of Truth?
Lens of Truth on his arm.
Yeah! See, Sneaky just did such a freaking good job, but I love your ears. I feel like your ears make your costume for me.
Yeah,
I can't take any credit. We had the costumes made for us, so we made an Euphoria bet because we're like, this will be, I don't know, non-consequential. And then publishing came back as like, guys, that bet is going to cost us thousands of dollars. And we're like, whoops.
For a cosplay?
Yeah. That is like, there was like real feathers on my costume.
It's insane. I mean, look at the level of detail. Like, we've got the LEC colors, the teal and the orange, the LEC belt. LEC you even have the LEC lightning, the lightning on the chest there too.
I had the big. You can't see the feet in this picture, but we actually had feet attached to boots that were like the big claw feet. So when we walked around, we had to walk around like this.
Yeah. The only thing you guys dropped the ball on is like the eyes, because like Fang's got the contacts in. Yeah. Although Dracos with the blue beard makes up for a lot of it.
Dracos and I did nothing to carry this. The amazing cosplayers who made us the costumes and makeup definitely hard carried this. Dracos and I were just experiencing it.
Myra is right though in the chats. She says that Bang is missing the hair.
True.
But those piercing eyes, those piercing yellowish eyes, love them.
We tried to cast in these, but they wouldn't let us.
What? Why?
How do you? Because they couldn't wear a headset. Come on, that wasn't even like you're not allowed to cast with those. It was like a practical thing, right?
Put it like sideways.
Yeah, I was down to clown. Dracos was not.
Aw, boo. All right. Well, Frost, you get 10,000 points for that. Ender, you get 2. Next slide.
Thank you.
Sucks to suck.
Would you trust Medic as your doctor? Yes or no?
I think I already trusted Medic as my doctor.
Yeah, it depends. Like would I let him operate on me? No. Like in that picture, don't want anything like that. But yeah, I'd let Medic be my doctor.
I'd let Medic diagnose me. He's checked out some moles.
I would probably want a second opinion, you know, but I would let him do it.
I feel like I've texted him before, asking like, is my skin supposed to be ishy and purple? So I feel like I would trust him in that sense as well.
You don't need a doctor to know that that's not right.
I mean, like, sometimes don't you just get itchy bruises?
9.
No. That means no in German.
Next slide. If you could poach one LCS caster, would it be Captain Flowers, Kobe? Oh, okay, so Medic just popped into the chat and says that he's already treated both of you for something, so he's calling both of you guys out. So Flowers, Kobe, or Freak? Why am I not on this slide? Hello? Joey?
Because you're not an LCS caster.
That's true.
Flowers. So here's my fun fact. I interviewed and cast with Flowers before he became an LCS caster because we were trying to hire him for Oceania because we wanted him to cast Osh and LPL, and we were this close. And then LCS was like, "What? You're interviewing a caster that is promising?" And then they just like sniped in, and we were like they were like, "Sit down, you cannot negotiate." I was like, "Well, there goes our caster. I guess it's just us, team."
Rip.
So I'd poach.
You poach Flowers.
Yes.
For revenge. I like it.
For revenge, the revenge poach.
Yeah, I cast with Flowers in amateur in the good old days. A few times, not a ton, just a few, because like he was already like basically hired by Riot or like in the process right when I started casting. So he cast a couple times before he pieced out of there. That being said, though, I did when I cast with Freak at Rift Rivals last year. I did really enjoy it because I feel like he has like a very keen like sense for like micro in the game. There's like some very specific things he cares about a lot that I appreciate too. So I feel like we could have some top-notch casts too.
Kobe is the easiest caster in the world to cast with, but one of the hardest analyst desks in the world.
Really? Why?
Because it's like an energy thing. In a cast, like Kobe will like, he'll always have energy. He'll always be bouncing around. He'll flow with you really well. You don't really need to plan anything out with him. Like it's just like very easy give and take. On analyst desk, if Kobe's not feeling it, he is not feeling it. And it'll pull down. You're on an analyst desk, you're like, sometimes Kobe just like pops off and he's just like talking about stuff that he really loves. And sometimes he's just not into it and you're just like, man, help me out, please. Throw me a bone. You just
got to get him talking about cats, man. Yeah. Okay, here I'll share with you two and for everyone in chat my little TMI. My mom has a crush on Kobe, and my grandma has a crush on Flowers. She loves Flowers. I think she wants to make him her honorary grandson.
I'm pretty sure my mom has a crush on Frosk.
Yeah.
She's always sending me messages about how she loves her outfits.
I'd be respectful. Thank you, Ender.
That's so cute. Okay, Ender, you get 10 points for that one. That was very adorable. Next slide, Joey. Next slide.
Yeah, only 10,000 more to go.
All right, Ender, weird champ or okay champ? Chat, go ahead. You tell us which one for this. And Frost, what do you think? Weird champ or okay champ?
Both those photos are very disturbing.
What happened to my chin?
It's disappeared into your neck. What happened to the hair on the side of your head? Why is your nose?
I really don't know.
It was an unflattering angle that was amplified by some unflattering Photoshop. I guess weird champ. I'm an OG fan.
Weird champ for the OGs.
Weird champ. I mean, I'm looking at chat right now. There's not a single OK champ. Pause champ? No.
Okay, that's not true. I literally see an OK champ.
You're lying.
No, I see a Pog U. Yeah.
You're actually lying. I don't believe you. I only see weird champs. Let's go ahead, get to the next slide. Next slide. Who would win in an actual fight? This is our last slide. The LEC Casters or the LCS Casters?
Ovilee, I'm not sure if you're aware, but I have a neck tattoo. I didn't get this at a fucking tea party, okay? I tried to keep a straight face.
All right, let's get some featured matchups going, okay? we have to go like 1-to-1 in a 5v5. Vedius versus Flowers is the battle I want to see personally.
That would be wait, who versus Vedius versus Flowers? Is that what you said, or Frost?
Vedius versus Flowers is a close fight.
That is a close fight.
Vedius he's a scrappy fight. He'll get down and dirty with it.
He is like a black belt in a martial art.
The Wing Chun or something.
Yeah,
that's what he said it was.
But I would honestly nominate him.
Like, I can like do this, and this. And I'm like, Flower's just gonna punch you or throw you over his shoulder and into a wall. Like, you're not gonna win that fight.
When I had to do, there's a caster announcement video for the LPL casters in the spring before I left the LPL, and I'm like doing martial arts on like a wooden thing. That's the martial art that I'm doing, and I had to have someone train me in the choreography for 12 hours that day in the freezing cold, and I thought I had broken my hands. The next day, my hands were like covered in bruises from doing it so many times, and I had to learn like the basic stances, and I was like, this is intense. So I'm gonna say that Vedius, if he's a black belt in that I saw some pretty cool moves. That shit that's dangerous. Okay,
Ender, what did you say?
Oh, LEC Casters, come on.
No.
See, I mean, just look at the two pictures. Look at the two pictures you picked out, right? Like, Flowers and Kobe, they're just trying to have a good time. My guys over here on the LEC they came here to kill some people. Like, I don't know, like, they're not messing around.
And Dragos and Trevor are shifty. Even if you think you can beat them, those are they'll stab you. They will knife you.
Honestly,
Dragos is a biter.
I feel like Lore is going to be your secret weapon.
Yeah, like, we can launch her so far. She's tiny.
Oh, okay, well. Have you seen? God, there was like some movie. I don't remember what it was, but there was like a goblin or a gnome who was just running around on the floor with just a knife and just shanking people.
That was last Saturday's show.
Oh no.
And if I get my hands on a lightsaber, easy win.
Oh, and it was just huge.
Oh my. Okay, you know what? We're ending it with that. Fine, I'll give both of you guys 5,000 points for the chosen one. That was the last slide. We're gonna move straight on to our next activity. This one a lot of people love, so we're bringing it back. We're doing the caster battles.
Oh no, what?
Oh yes. Alright, so for caster battles, the way that it works is pretty freaking simple. We are going to show you a clip, and you as casters must give us that engaging and entertaining commentary that, you know, we all just thirst for whenever we turn on the LEC broadcast, okay? Very simple. We have 3 clips. Each of you are going to do one, and then at the end, you two are going to cast together. Now, listen, I know that both of you are color casters, but if you want to dive into the play-by-play side at all, feel free. I encourage it. Bring a little bit of...
How many curse words am I allowed to say?
I'm not going to answer that question, and you just feel it out. But be warned, because we're so early in the morning, we may have little Jimmy watching with his mother and younger brother. Okay, Frost, we're going to let you go first. We're going to bring up the clip in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it away.
And we're ready into the fight. It is the Frisbee Great Challenge. Now, this dog has been training for about 5,000. Oh my god! Did you see the height that thing got? Oh! He catches a Frisbee better than... Okay, right. And back to the... I fucking don't know. Wow, oh, the discipline, the tricks, the trick shot! Okay, this one's... Oh! Am I watching a competition or a circus? And she's flipping it around? Just make the dog do a backflip, come on! Okay, going up. Goes... Oh! Good landing, okay.
turning it back around. I think it's all about the wrist flick when it comes to frisbee. So let's pay attention to the hand placement here. Okay, a little bit of footwork. That's nice. Oh, behind the back. That's worth at least 20 points. Oh, off the back. We call that the leapfrog. Didn't catch that one. That's going to be a hard penalty point. I don't know how he's going to recover. Okay, it's about building up momentum and speed. What? You can't leave me there.
Building up momentum and spit. And it's over.
Building up that momentum and and it stopped. Joey must freaking love these dog videos because like we saw a dog going through a obstacle course last time. That looked like a dog dancing competition with frisbees involved. Because like they were catching the dog and all that stuff too. Crazy. Ender, wow. So I do want to let you know before we start up your clip, I did try to get the General Grievous battle for you to cast over, but I was told that Mickey Mouse was going to knock on my door and slap me. So we can't do that because Disney is scary. So let's go ahead and pull up your next clip in a 3, a 2, a 1, a go.
Hello there, General Kenobi. Anyways. All right, we got a bunch of people rolling downhill. They're looking for the, I don't know, is that a roll of toilet paper? I don't really know what's happening. They're all tumbling over each other. Nobody knows what's happening. Are they running? Are they sliding? Are they diving? Are they jumping? I have no clue at this point. He's got the orange boots I've ever seen in my life. The cameraman can't even follow the action because these people are everywhere. Look out. I hope this was before Corona because social distancing is not being followed in the stands on the course. Now, this guy's found a little wooden path. He's walking down here. He's, going those tiny, tiny little steps. Pitter, patter, dives into the crowd. And the rest of the team down here, these guys all have jerseys. Are they fighting against them? I don't know. This man, his little hoodie, looks to be one of the last remaining stragglers. Put some pants on, you absolute maniac.
There's a lot of junk in that.
He lost his pants on the course and he lost the race by a mile.
Listen, this is why equipment is necessary. I think someone needs to check on his children. He's not going to have any left after that.
That was cheese, right? That was cheese flying down the hill?
Was it cheese?
That's a cheese wheel. Yeah.
That's a cheese wheel.
That YouTube wheel is older than Ender.
Wait, what?
That's a competition. Every year that happens. It's like the steepest hill in like X country that it happens, and then they take a cheese wheel and they throw it down, and it's whoever gets down there fast and gets the wheel, hopefully with all of their teeth.
Eat the cheese. Yes, that's only in EU. In NA, we
Ender.
I really wish you'd gotten a lightsaber fight instead of that.
All right. Well, we did get a lightsaber fight, but now this is the final clip, and both of you will be casting this together. It looks like we were
I'm sorry, there was a poll in your chat.
There's a poll. Who's a better caster? Oh, there is a poll. Who's a better caster?
But by 52%, that's it?
52%. That's actually pretty close. I'm going to go ahead and say that Ender actually has 5 accounts in there and voted for himself. So why don't we just give that one to Frosk? Okay, final clip. Both of you guys are going to cast it together. Do you want to coordinate play-by-play colors? Or you just want to yell over each other?
Let's yell over each other.
Professionals. We can handle this.
Also, we are casting duo now. If you don't know that.
We do cast duo. We're
ready?
Duo. Yeah.
And a 3, a 2, a 1, a clip.
Ted going for his morning walk.
Runs into little Bobby.
Approaches.
Hold on, he's trying to get out of the. Oh God! Look away! Look away! Oh my God!
Oh wait, he's going.
What's he gonna do?
Oh my God! I think he's
assessing his options. You can't just walk past it. Just walk past it. Oh, it's about to be a 2 versus 1. The cameraman's losing. He's trying to warn him. Bat him off the sidewalk.
We've lost vision of the jungler.
Challenger 1 is going to step away, but where is Challenger 2 just waiting in the wings here? Ted not feeling it today, has not had his morning coffee.
Can we talk about how this jungler didn't even try to bail him out? It is literally just the top laner going full on. Jungler's literally on Raptor camp, just like, you got it, mate?
It looks like he made it through, but now Karen shows up. No, it's fine. She's going to walk him out to safety. He needed the assist.
Get the fuck off my lawn.
Oh, there's another one.
Where is PETA?
Where is PETA? Jesus.
Why was he using a newspaper and then his foot? Why didn't he just run?
Why did he just walk? He literally could have gone straight past it.
I think the first question is, why did the goose care so much?
Wait, do you think that maybe the jungler goose was actually sitting on some babies?
No, but I do want to talk about that team fight duck behind him. That was just like, guys, I'm farming for late game. I'm like, why the fuck are you in my jungle then?
Look, one of those. Never mind.
No,
I'm out. I'm out. Nope. Stop it there.
Karen shows up as support, like, I've got the warts, guys.
All right, well, 73% of chat believes that you guys are a great casting duo. Oh,
let's go.
But now we're gonna pit you guys against each other after you've gotten all warmed up from duo casting. In the next segment, Ovilee.
Oh, I'm gonna crush you now.
This is probably unfair.
All right, so this segment, pretty freaking easy. All right, you got your pen, you got your paper. Can you hold them up to the chat? Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in Good Morning Esports history, we have 2 guests who actually have paper and pens. The time of paper towels and Jersey Mike napkins is over. We have paper now. Round of applause in the chat. You guys don't understand how big of a deal
What kind of hooligans did you have on your show before?
Listen, it's the
Players.
NALCS. I can't find a lane. They're not gonna find any paper.
Yeah. Frosk, please. Please. Juggling houses, please. All right.
Summoner's Rift. 2 straight lines.
All right. Okay. Usually in Ovilee, you guys have to draw me doing some sort of ridiculous pose, but we changed it up a little bit, okay? For this edition of Ovilee, you need to design a tattoo for me.
A tattoo.
So you can draw me and then draw the tattoo. It could go on my face. It could go anywhere on my body. You could put it on my butt. Nothing too crazy. But yes, feel free. And I will give you a set amount of time. Ready, set, go.
Keep it PG-13, Ender.
You can like edgelord it a little bit. Just don't go for the truly obscene stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Mr. Doomroom says, imagine Vedius watching this. He's probably listening to it. He's in the same apartment, right?
I fucking don't know.
He's missing.
Or where
he's missing. We have no idea where he is. Ender's cheating? How is Ender cheating? Ender, are you cheating right now?
No, I'm not cheating.
Okay. Ender okay champ, Ender weird champ. Chat, how have you been enjoying today? Do you like the good morning slot? Do you like it in the evening? I'm curious. I'd like to hear from you.
Yeah,
Frost
chat,
literally
I
has...
know what you think about this this content style, and if you think that it's I don't know, unique, original, fun.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh. I like how people are saying Froska's the advantage because she has templates, so you could just trace over your arms. Put the paper on your arm. Alright.
I don't know how you're gonna see my picture, so I'm gonna have to put it on Twitter.
Oh!
Because I don't think my light will
That's
really
totally fine. Ender, are you cheating? Are you looking at a screen right now?
No.
Okay.
I'm only looking at Twitch chat.
Okay. That's what chat was wondering.
Who's gonna steal their tattoo ideas from a screen? What is happening over there?
I don't know. Someone's watching at 4:40 a.m. That's sick. Hold it, Ender. We got Kappas in the chat. A lot of viewers actually do work. I really like having the show for lead content while I read emails. It's almost 10 p.m. where you are. Ovilee wearing a G2 Esports jersey? Yeah. I had to rep the LEC vibes, you know? He's looking at a mirror, says Ghost of Shurima.
Okay, I'm taking a picture. I'm posting it on Twitter. You can go.
Oh, should I do that too?
Well, you could do both. We'll hold it up to the chat
I'll do both.
First, though. Do the episodes go on YouTube? Yes, everything goes on YouTube. Is this Good Morning Worlds? Oh, no. All right. Everyone done?
How do I twist it? Okay, I gotcha.
We'll show the chat first. Chat can decide. Ender, you seem like you're ready first. Do you want to
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Yeah,
All right, ready, chat? Drum roll.
Look, I'm not an artist, but you know what it is, okay? You know what it is,
Bring it
chat.
up. Show me. Ender, go first. Oh my god! It's an Aya! Okay,
Yeah.
but all my
Ender
subs
won.
in the chat need to use the Ovilee Aya.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's adorable. Where would that tattoo go though?
Ooh, that's a great question. You want it somewhere where you can see it a lot. Because, you know, it's cute, right? So I was maybe like, oh, I don't know. I'm not good at shoulder, wrist, forearm.
It's a power tattoo. That goes on the forearm.
Forearm. Boom. Let's do
Like
it.
here? Just a block? Yes?
Yeah.
Frosk's turn. Let's see Frosk's tattoo.
Mine is not. I lost.
I believe in you. Whoa! Okay, wait. Go down a little bit. Go down a little bit so we can see you in frame. Holy crap! Did you just give me freaking eye stuff? Okay,
Yeah,
wait. You have to describe. You have to describe.
And a neck tattoo. I gave you some roses on your shoulders. I gave you the Nidalee tattoo. I gave you the lion neck tattoo, and you got the top of some swallows there on the
Holy
collarbone.
crap! Okay, I'm trying to like show my shoulders so we could imagine roses on here. Let me.
Boom, roses right here.
I'm just gonna help Frosk imagine. Just. Oh fuck! This is a Sharpie.
Well, I hope you don't have.
Well, I mean, it's a tattoo for a reason, right?
Oh.
No take
this
back.
Is either she said swallow and flower, so I
Rose.
think I made an in between because I don't know what this is on my shoulder.
It looks like 2 wings and then 2 flower petals. That's what I get from that.
Well, at least I didn't draw it on my face. I'm trying to draw it now. I'm trying to draw it. Okay, there we go. Oh, and we have the poll up. 56% say Frosk made the better tattoo designs. Boom! Therefore,
I think you guys are trolling.
no, your tattoos were sick. Ender just copied an emote.
Hello? Ross copied roses. I'm sorry. I didn't realize she invented the rose.
Well,
She-
it's
she
about the
did.
placement and the aesthetic.
Yes. You
Yeah,
didn't even
and I've
know
got
where
the
you wanted it
aesthetic.
placed until.
Look, that's because I wanted to leave it open. Do you see? Look, I was actually robbed. This is unfair.
To
Well,
be real, though,
alright.
if you do get a tattoo like that as a square, just like boom, right here.
Yeah,
Right,
right there.
right
Okay,
there.
I like. Is that a koala?
Yeah. How did you know?
Because I kind of see the little ears. That's a freaking adorable.
It's the raise your koalas tattoo.
Raise your koalas.
Wow.
Real talk
Nice.
though. Real talk though. If I ever do get a tattoo, I want the JoJo star just on the back of my shoulder. Simple, easy. It's the color of a birthmark. That's it. Easy peasy. All right, Frost, you get 3 billion points. Ender, you get -5. Let's go ahead and move on to our final game, 200 IQ. All right, 200 IQ, super, super simple and easy. And Ender, who knows, maybe you'll be able to come back with this game. We have 10 questions. Each of them are worth 20 IQ points. Both of you are starting with 0. As we go through the questions, when you get them right, you get IQ points. Whoever has the most IQ points at the end is the winner. But I can't do math, so I always lose track. So chat will help us. Are you ready?
Do we answer as quickly as possible, or do we write it down on the paper?
Answer as quickly as possible. If you see the answer, scream it out.
Oh, so
First
it's like the
person.
first person to say. Oh, okay,
Yes,
okay.
first person. We don't have buzzers. We don't have the technology yet. It does not exist.
Gotcha.
So for right now, just go, it's A, it's B, it's multiple choice.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's start. Question number 1. Which country has won the most Eurovision titles? Is it A, Ireland, B, Sweden, or C, Germany?
See, Germany.
Sweden.
It's Ireland. A, no IQ points for you. Staying
Nice.
at 0.
Let's go.
Staying at 0. Question number 2. Which champion does Perks have the highest win rate on
Zoe.
with 10 plus games? Is it A, LeBlanc,
Nice.
B,
LeBlanc.
Zaya, or C, Azir?
B, Zaya.
Frosk is correct. It is B, Zaya.
It's because he was
Ender,
playing Zaya last year. Yeah.
0 IQ points for you. Frosk is collecting them all. Question number 3. What is the brand name of the drink?
Draggy
Dragons-
Ice.
And Frost gets more points. Ender, you get nothing. Question number 4. If you dug straight down from Berlin, you would end up in A, Australia, B, New Zealand. Ender, you really need to get on the board with this because Frost is just absolutely destroying you. Points for Frost, 0 for Ender. Ender, have you learned about New Zealand yet in school? Because you're so little, such baby. Question number 5.
Next question.
Question number 5. What is the most spoken first language in the European Union?
French.
Is it A, French, B, Spanish, or C, German?
French.
Definitely French.
It's actually German.
What?
Actually German.
Oh my god! No way!
Actually German. Ender, you're trolling. Ender, you're absolutely trolling. Question number 6. How many professional games has Reckless played?
Over 300.
Well, all these answers are over 300. Is it A? 556? Ender is correct. It's 552.
Let's go. Because if it was 506 or 608, we would have had one of our stats people
we literally like ran.
We had a big break point. Yeah. We would have had a big break point that would pop up in a game.
Yeah. All right.
On the board, 20 IQ. Let's go.
Boom. He's getting there. He's at like toddler level now. Question number 7. Till 2018, which country gave their Twitter to a random citizen every year?
America?
Is it? Oh no. Is it
Iceland.
Sweden, Iceland, or Denmark?
Iceland.
It sounds like a Danish thing.
It's Sweden. A, Sweden. I don't know too much about Sweden, but apparently they were very lax with Twitter. Question number 8. What is the most represented nationality in the LEC?
It used to be Denmark.
Is it A, German, B, Polish, or C, Sweden?
A, German.
Yes, it is A, German.
Let's go. We got so many German rookies the last 2 years.
Rookies. Okay. Question number 9. Which country consumes the most chocolate per capita in the world? Is it A, United Kingdom, B, Austria, C, German, or D, Switzerland?
Germany?
D, Switzerland.
Ender is correct. It is.
Let's go
with the chocolate. All right.
I don't understand how he gets all these random questions.
I mean, listen, we gotta make it hard. I think you guys are tied.
No!
No, you're tied. I think you guys are tied. Let's make question number 10 the tiebreaker. And this is an interesting one. Who has Ovilee bullied more in 2020? Is it A,
B, Ender,
Thaddeus, or B, Ender? Frosk, you want to take a guess?
Oh, I mean, everyone bullies Ender more in 2020, but you've bullied Vedius a lot in 2019. I'll say Vedius.
I'm giving him a break in 2020. It's Ender. It's gotta be Ender.
No, I get bullied
mercilessly. Bullying him mercilessly. I think everyone in chat is bullying Ender mercilessly.
Yeah, well, I won at least, right?
Weird champs. Yes, Ender, you win. You win 5 points. But Frosk gets 3,000 points because she remembered that I mercilessly bullied Vedius last year. So that's worth some points right there. We have actually come to the end of all of our games for today. That was 200 IQ. We only have one segment left, and I hate this segment with a burning passion because this segment is called Survivor. All right, GME regulars, you know the drill. The way that Survivor works is you guys can vote someone off of the show, and please stop spamming my name. They're spamming my name. And then whoever's left on the show is able to close it out however they would like. Plug your socials, plug your everything, say how great you are, talk about yourselves because I freaking love both of you, and it was an honor being able to have both of you on the show. You're both freaking amazing, and look, I'm still here. Honestly, I'm still here, which is actually pretty great. This is the longest I've ever...
And she's gone. Well, you hate to see that one, folks. Everyone, now, if you thought that was funny, start voting off Frosk.
Whoa, rude. I actually have a sense of humor and wit, unlike you, who just has emotes and weird champ.
Yeah, but my emotes are great, and we've also got the everyone remember, come on. You're a bunch of cuties, aren't you? Aren't you all? Aren't you a bunch of cuties? Aren't you a bunch of cuties?
I would never pander to you. I tell you the truth. Yeah, that's right. You right there. You have a good fucking day. You're beautiful. You're majestic. You've done everything right, which is why you're going to follow me at Froskurinn. Reminder that I also stream on Twitch at twitch./fuck. I fucked it up. Twitch.tv/I'mFrosk. I'll see you there because you make good choices. And until then, goodbye, you lovely people. Yeah, you deserve the ASMR. Yeah, just fade it out.